guys, so I just received this Thrashin short brake arm. About to install this on the CVO ST. Already got started on it. I'm actually in the process right now of removing the old brake arm. So the way that I did it, I actually removed the two bolts that are holding the reservoir to the brake. Then we got the cotter pin and the pin that's attached to the back of the brake arm back here. So now what I have to do is I'm gonna have to remove the floorboards in order to get the brake arm out. Once this is out, we're gonna take it over to the table and we're gonna be reusing some of the parts that are stock on this brake arm. All right, so we're gonna be using a 516, a hex 516 to remove the floorboard. When it's almost out, just make sure you do it carefully so you don't scratch anything. What I mean by that is you don't want to scratch the exhaust shields. Especially on these Thunderheaders, they're not very well coated. Okay, once that's out, now we can get the arm out. There you have it. That's how you do the removal. So don't forget that you have that right there. And we're gonna take this over to the table. Okay, so I did go with the Thrashin short arm. So this is shorter than stock, should be like 2 inches or so, I believe. And you can tell the difference between these two. Big difference. And you also do have a couple settings right here with these small notches right here. That's level 3, that's setting 3, setting 2, and setting 1. Right now set at setting 1, but I might do a maximum at 3 for lowest, or go with the middle at the second. So we're just going to be removing these 3. So we're going to be using a 3/16 socket. Here. You're going to remove these 3 as well on the other side. Okay, so now once you have these removed, you're going to be reusing the bushings that are inside your stock arm. And you're going to attach them right here to this one. For this, we can use a 16 millimeter or a 16 socket to hit these out with a rubber mallet. there you have it. You got one. That's the second one. So you're gonna get these two, and we're gonna install them on the new Thrashin one. And we can use a little bit of grease so it go in easier if you guys want to. I really like this Lucas red and tacky grease. Works the best. Just put a little bit. And there you have it. It's all the way in right now on both sides. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting the level right here. And I think I want to try the maximum. So these two right here, I don't know if you guys can see them. Okay, these two dots right here, right there, are aligning. Then we got level 2 right here, level 3. So we're gonna be going with maximum with 3. And then I like to use a little bit of some of this orange thread lock, which is not permanent. It's not permanent, but it's high strength removable. Put a little bit of orange, similar to the blue, but the orange one's the one that I use. Okay, so now once we got this installed, we are gonna be putting this over on the bike. This part right here, the arm, is gonna be the last thing that we put on. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna install this rubber O-ring back on there as a first step. Then we're going to be getting this part of the arm in first. Okay, so now I'm installing back the reservoir bolts that we took off. So we're gonna use a 1/4 hex socket to put them back on. Okay, now that we got those on, we can put our pin back on and then our cotter pin. All right, so once we get the cotter pin in there, it took a little while. Sometimes it's a little hard to put back in there, but just take your time, be patient, don't rush things. You don't want to scratch things up. So now once this is in, the cotter pin is in there, we're gonna install our outer O-ring. And after the O-ring, we're gonna put our flat washer. So we're gonna put the washer and the locking nut. Okay, now we can install the outer brake arm. We're gonna be using a 3/16 for that. Make sure you put some Loctite on your bolt. And these are also adjustable. They give you about 1.5 inches or so of adjustability. So we're gonna position them about right there. We're gonna install the floorboard back on. I have a spacer that came with the exhaust. You might not have this. And again, put a little bit of red, orange Loctite or blue. So I'm still waiting on the peg that goes here. I still haven't got this piece delivered. I will not be installing anything today, but this is normally where you would want to install yours. So once this is installed, you're pretty much ready to go. It's a lot closer than the stock one, which was probably around here. It's a lot cleaner look too. All right guys, so here it is. The brake pedal finally arrived and is fully installed now. So this is what the arm looks like with the pedal. And it's perfect with these floorboards as well. Even though they're short floorboards, it reaches really good. Might even keep them. I was just debating if to change these up. So feels good.